For decades, a region of the Atlantic Ocean has been surrounded by mystery, fear, and unanswered questions. Ships have vanished, aircraft have disappeared, entire crews have simply never returned. This area is known as the Bermuda Triangle, a stretch of ocean between Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. An imaginary triangle covering more than 1 million square kilometers of ocean. But what made this place famous wasn't its size. It was the strange events that started happening there. Throughout the 20th century, ships were found drifting with no crew. Aircraft sent distress calls before vanishing from radar. And in some cases, no wreckage was ever discovered. Welcome to Crazy World Facts. Today we explore 7 of the most disturbing mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle. Real cases that still raise questions, and some of them remain unexplained even today. Mystery 1, Flight 19. One of the most famous incidents happened in 1945. 5 U.S. Navy training bombers took off from Florida for a routine navigation exercise. Everything seemed normal at first, but after about an hour in the air, the flight leader radioed something strange. His compass was malfunctioning. He couldn't identify the direction of land, and he said something that still chills investigators today. He claimed the ocean didn't look normal. Shortly after that transmission, the entire squadron disappeared. 5 planes, 14 crew members gone. A rescue aircraft sent to search for them also vanished the same night. To this day, no trace has ever been found. In 1918, a massive U.S. Navy cargo ship called the USS Cyclops vanished while sailing from Brazil to the United States. The ship carried 309 people on board. It was one of the largest ships in the fleet. There were no distress calls, no warning signals, no signs of damage. The ship simply disappeared. It remains the largest non-combat loss of life in U.S. Navy history. The ship was never found. In 1948, a British passenger aircraft called Star Tiger was flying toward Bermuda. 31 people were on board. Weather conditions were normal. Communication with air traffic control was stable. Then, suddenly, radio contact was lost. The aircraft vanished. Search teams scoured the ocean for days. No wreckage, no survivors, no explanation. Over the years, several ships have been found floating abandoned in the Atlantic. Food still on the tables, cargo untouched, but the crew completely gone. One of the most famous examples is the Mary Celeste, discovered drifting in 1872. Everything on the ship appeared normal, but every crew member had vanished. Even today, historians still debate what really happened. Many pilots who have flown over the Bermuda Triangle have reported unusual problems, compasses spinning unexpectedly, navigation instruments malfunctioning, electronic systems behaving erratically. Some researchers believe the region may contain magnetic anomalies, areas where Earth's magnetic field behaves differently, but no consistent pattern has ever been proven, which makes the mystery even stranger. Some scientists believe natural underwater gas eruptions may explain certain disappearances. Large deposits of methane gas exist beneath parts of the ocean floor. If released suddenly, massive bubbles could rise to the surface. These bubbles reduce water density, meaning ships could lose buoyancy and sink extremely quickly. Methane released into the atmosphere could also affect aircraft engines. It's a compelling theory, but it still doesn't explain every case. Despite all the mysterious stories, the Bermuda Triangle is actually one of the most heavily traveled regions of ocean in the world. Thousands of ships and aircraft pass through it every year. Many scientists argue that the number of accidents there is not higher than in other busy areas. But the stories, the unexplained disappearances, and the strange coincidences over decades have turned this region into one of the greatest mysteries on Earth. Whether the Bermuda Triangle is a real phenomenon or simply a collection of tragic accidents, one thing is certain: the ocean still hides countless secrets. Because deep beneath the surface lie creatures so strange, They look like they belong on another planet. And some of them are far more terrifying than anything imagined in myths. In our next video, we'll explore the strangest deep-sea creatures ever discovered. And some of them will make you question what truly lives in the depths of our oceans.